So we have a lot of customers that are lining up at this fruit stand that is currently sold out. So let's just consult the slots in the sky, let it spin for a little bit, and then if it spins good for us, then we get fruit out of it. We only got one this time, but that's enough to satisfy one customer, and we got a money out of it. So we just have to spin this thing again, and hopefully we get better luck. That was terrible, but eventually fruit does pop out again, so we can feed more customers and get more money. We'd like to get 3 cherries at once if possible, but right now we're only getting 1, which really is not good for our backlog of customers here. But we just gotta keep rolling and spinning, and getting lucky, which we are not really getting lucky. It's enough for a small amount of money, which I guess we can use to get some upgrades, as soon as we get 1 more coin. So with 8 things there, we can buy a slot piece here. So now we should have better odds of getting cherries. And sure enough, we got a jackpot already. Beautiful, lots of cherries raining down, but sometimes they get lost in the clouds, which is not good. But we're starting to satisfy the customers at a faster rate than they're showing up. But they quickly fill in again. But either way, this helps us earn money faster, and we're already back up to where we were. And another jackpot, but only like 3 of those made it through. I guess more than that, but it didn't feel like it. Oh wow, back-to-back jackpots, I love it. Now we can also enhance the speed that these things roll at because, you know, we don't have to be here forever. And even more jackpots, I love it. But a lot of the cherries are getting lost in the clouds here. So what if we like move this over here to hopefully do better? And sure enough, some of them do still get lost in the clouds, so that's cool. And they fly out at such an angle that they almost end up in the clouds anyway. Let's see how this jackpot does. And okay, there was like 4 or 5 of those that made it down. I think this in the middle is gonna be the best spot for it. But we have 30 coins now. So that's enough for slot number 3. Even better odds for cherries. Or we just continue getting the same luck of only 1 cherry dropping right now. Or 2. What about 3? Can we get 3? Nope, asking too much there, I guess. These bears gotta be the most patient things in the world. But even more jackpots are happening, so that's better. Which is good, because not a lot from the last one made it down, actually. But now they are, and we're getting quite a backlog of fruit as long as we keep up the rolling, and the good rolling at that. And if we get our current wealth to 50, which thankfully we're able to do now, which means now we can buy another fruit, a lemon. And we can add those to our things, so those actually sell for more. So let's just continue selling a bunch of lemons. But some of the bears also want cherries, so maybe not all things be lemon. We do need some probability here. But now they want lemons, so let's just continue more of the, hey, lemon jackpot. Oh, so now they want both. Well, fine then, let's have 1 be cherries. We don't need matching combinations, because we get the fruit that pops out there anyway. And even if it is just lemons that come down, then we can build a backlog of that while we're working on getting cherries. And sure enough, there was one. Fell right into a cloud. Come on, make it, yes! Satisfied customer. And a whole bunch of customers in a row that want lemons. So really the only thing stopping us right now is just the amount of cherries. But the lemons also bounce differently, which might affect the way they come down. But more annoying than that is the amount of cherries that get lost in the clouds. Thankfully though, some of them make it. Hey, and we got a new customer. Fox will buy 2 of a random fruit at double the price. Oh, very nice. But of course the bears still want everything. So we need more cherries. So I might need to just set 1 of these to be lemons and then 2 to be cherries, just for more probability. And jackpot as soon as we do that, wow. And there's our first fox. Oh, and another one already. And all the backlog of lemons is catching up. But now something else that we can get for an upgrade is an auto click. So it automatically rolls the things, although it's not very fast about it. So now we give them more speed. And if we got 100, then we could get another roller. And now the fox is here, so we just bought 2 lemons right away. Even better. Didn't realize we still had so many lemons in reserve. But here, let's get the auto click again just so that happens faster. And now the better speed of both of these things should do better. So now we have a pretty good distribution of foxes and bears. It's like every 3rd one is a fox. But the jackpot should help the fox get everything he needs. And sure enough, that seems to be the pattern, is 2 bears and a fox. Oh, but now we're actually out of lemons now, finally. But the good news is we have enough money to max out the speed of this thing. So it is rolling super fast, and we're somehow getting the worst luck because of that. And our manual clicking is still faster than the auto clicking, just because the auto click doesn't resume it as soon as it's done rolling. We need like a big supply of lemons again, but instead the opposite is happening with the cherries. At least we're able to advance some of this, and now the cherry collection starts to catch up. And it also takes 1,000 customers to get the next customer type, of which there's a few of them, also from having different collection things like surplus. But at least now we can max out the auto-click, so it's actually pretty instant. I like it. And now our fruit stand is looking more self-sufficient than ever before. All the surplus of cherries just went away. But there's another jackpot, so we can build it up again, which is gonna help when we finally get to 100 monies and get another slot. So we can have one be cherries and one be lemons. And there's 100. Another slot for us, yes. Who is right back to where we were. So let's move you over here. Rearrange this to only be cherries and then you be lemons. So we have to keep up with the lemon rolling. And my goodness, that is slow. And it's got a different tune to it too. Hey, but we got a jackpot on only one lemon thing in the upgrade tier. Very nice. But it's even more expensive to upgrade this thing, so that's not helpful. At least this lets us build up all the cherries that we can. With a lot of back-to-back jackpots, surprisingly. Hey, and we got Jerry. Jerry loves cherries and will buy a large amount. Very cool. Good thing we have a large amount that's storing up here. Is that from the cherry surplus, I wonder? I think it is. And there he is right there. You can see him peeking around the corner. He's like, cherries? Which I do wonder how many he is going to buy, because it might be enough to let us upgrade the slot right away, as the next one costs 400. Goodness. And we're kind of at the mercy of the second spinner here because of how slow it is and how very few lemons are actually making it to the bottom. Okay, we've been at this long enough. I think we have enough cherries. So let's swap you to lemons. And then this one to cherries, just so we can stack up a whole bunch of lemons. That's working better. And then Jerry is finally here. Whoa, that was a lot of them. And he gave us a lot of money. Excellent, another slot here, more cherries. And he immediately goes back in the line for more. Well, this is working nicely. And just bam, 15 of them. Wow, but now we can finally get some speed on this spinner. My goodness, he's not even off of this edge of the screen, but another one just shows up there. Jerry and his brother Jerry, followed by their cousin Jerry. Is it a random amount that he buys, or is it the same? Because it's a lot of it. He goes through, and it is 9 that time. So a little diminishing returns. I guess he just takes a supply, which means we need to feed his supply. We need to feed his cherry addiction. And 3 spitters of cherries, so we should be getting lots of fruits of all kinds. And I guess Jerry stopped showing up for a little bit. Maybe because our surplus isn't so high anymore. But let's get some auto-clicking here so I don't have to worry about it too much. And now the customers are rolling pretty well now. But to get the next fruit, we need 300 monies. So where's Jerry when you need him? At least now the customers are in a constant rotation. They're not slowing down for anything. So a little more auto-clicking on the cherries because I think I like that more than speed currently. And a little more speed. So last upgrade for these is 240 on both of them, which I do wonder if being on the in-between area between clouds is better for the cherries, or if it should be more in the middle like it was. They all just kind of end up in the clouds somehow anyway, but it does seem pretty even, so I won't complain too much. You also just gotta love the trippy visuals of all these pieces of fruit in the heavens. Either way though, the money stacks up pretty quickly, so we can get more, let's see, more speed or more auto-click. I think more auto-click. So now they're both able to run on their own. Excellent. Oh, and I guess luck finally ran out for us in the cherry department. The cat finally has to break out the sold out sign again, but shouldn't be for too much longer because we now have the last speed upgrade for this thing. So now both cylinders are running on full capacity. On all cylinders, you might say. And they're not called cylinders, they're slots, I know that. I know that. Stop typing in the comment, I know that. Hey, a new customer, Liz. Liz loves lemons. So you're the one that is there for the lemon surplus, I'm guessing. And you're right here as the thing is still, I get it. Liz is here. There's the lemons. And Liz is here again, 20. And immediately back in the line. Is there 2 Liz's? There's probably gonna be another one here, isn't there? Nope, just immediately as soon as possible. Where'd you go? That's it? That's it for Liz? But we got 300 now, another piece of fruit. Do we want that before we get a new spinner though? The money's rolling pretty good right now. We can honestly wait to get another slot thing, so that way we have somewhere to put the new fruit. You know what? I think we'll do that. Slot number 3, which can go in the middle and can be a mix of lemons and fruits right now, but Right now, we need to just figure that out. It's not even worth it for this to be a thing of like, okay, we're running low on this, so we'll switch this to like lemons, for example, because it just catches up anyway, and Liz is back. Hey, I missed you. Look, our fruit stand upgraded as well, so it's a proper stand now. Oh, give me all the money, Liz. I need to buy another piece of fruit, which what even is this thing? Is that like a dragon fruit or something? It's something, all right. There's also a fruit gun that we can get at the end. I like that, 50,000 for that one. And we're seeing a lot more of Liz than we are of Jerry. Wonder what happened to Jerry. Hope he's okay. Oh, so this is where we can see the surplus that we have. I didn't realize that before, but now we can buy this fruit. It's grapes. Wonder, oh, and now we need the grapes. Okay, so that's worth $4 a piece. Very nice. It's just a shame that the first person to won it is a fox who might have to wait a bit. But there's two of them and they both make it? Oh, one made it. I wonder if a certain duck is gonna show up for these grapes. And he shows up and we're not gonna have grapes, we're just gonna have lemons. But there's the second grape. And of course, the next one is a fox that also wants 2 grapes, as the rest of our fruit quantities are just piling up here. But thankfully, once that, oh, why is it you again? Hey, Jerry's back. Oh, I missed you. But we also need $400 to upgrade this slot thing again. Okay, you know what? I said it before, but I'm still gonna do it. We have 200 lemons. So you, the second one, or I guess the first one, you're gonna be the grape one. And this will be the lemon one, because we need more grapes. And whoa, that was a lot of lemons going out the door there. Probably gonna be a lot of cherries going out the door too. 13 of them at once. And now the grapes are flowing plentifully. And that was 44 for the lemons. Wow. So now that those are rolling good, we're able to keep the money flowing again and upgrade the cylinder again for more lemons. Probably should have gotten an auto click in there so I wouldn't have to worry about it. But all these super fans are really gonna drive down the numbers on how much fruit I have. But look at how much fruit is happening. That was 3 jackpots in a row there. And we need 600 to get this last slot here. Oh, a burglar steals your stuff, but not if you click him. Well then, get out of here. He just goes yeet, but I guess we have to be careful of that. Anyway, last slot here. How are we doing on the lemon count though? It is running a little bit low, but not nearly as low as the grapes. And the super fans went away, it looks like. I guess they only come around if the surplus is over 100. At least Jerry's still here, and the burglar is back. Go away. But it's time to auto-click the center cylinder, so I don't have to worry about it nearly as much. Oh, and a new customer. A croc will buy 10 of a random fruit at 20% price, or plus 20%. Cool. Hey, and he's there! Got any grapes? I love this little guy. Oh, burglar. 10 grapes there. How many grapes do you want, though? Just one? Oh, you buy a bunch. And he's right back immediately. Is that from... Yeah, that is gotta be from the grape surplus. But where'd the crocodile come from? No clue. But I guess there's somebody if we click the shopkeep 100 times. Probably should read some of these things. Also, 5+ types of customers. I thought we had that. Well, I guess you're not a customer. But here, let's just click the shopkeep a bunch of times and see who that unlocks. And we have Grandma. Grandma will give you $10 because she loves you. Oh, that's amazing. And we have a horse. Horse gives you 2 of each fruit. Wow. Very cool. Hey, and there's a grandma. Oh, it's adorable. Get that granny to the front of the line. Oh, it's adorable. And there's a fruit delivery and burglar. Why can't he be a burglar that goes after hamburgers? Why does he have to go for my fruit stand? And we've been doing well enough at this. We have 2,000 monies, which is enough to buy, yeah, I think we'll buy a 4th slot here. I don't know what to do with it, but we have it. And I guess the lemons are still in short supply right now, so we probably should have upgraded this first. But at least you can be there. And the burglar's still here. Go away. Thankfully, though, we get the money to upgrade this thing again regardless, because the grapes sell for a lot, especially for the people buying them in bulk. And there's actually 2 ducks at once. Not sure how that works, which I bet you guys didn't know that there's actually multiple duck songs and it's like a arc that has an ending. The more you know. I also kind of wish I read what the unlock condition was for the gator because he seems like a pretty interesting fellow. I'm not even bothering with this 4th cylinder. We don't even have a 4th piece of fruit yet because that's $800. Which, I mean, we're getting kind of quick. Also, how many spinners can we get? I thought 4 was gonna be the end of it, but no, there's one more there. Should the burglar actually reach the fruit stand? I feel like I should let him do it once and see what happens. So he's in line, and then he Oh, he stole money. Oh, you jerk. I thought it was gonna be fruit. And then he sneaks away at the back of the crowd. That was kind of funny. But I think we can try and get this slot maxed out, at least on the, you know, actual slots here, before we try and get another fruit. And by try, I mean we easily could do that. We do get enough money for it. It's also kind of crazy that even though we have 2 slots dedicated to the lemons, that's still the lowest number right now, but we can get the 4th fruit, and 2 slots should be good enough for that. So why don't we go ahead and get that? It's a banana. Go, gee, it's like a who's that Pokemon, but oh, there's a wizard? There's a wizard. Wizard will spawn a fruit storm. Wow. But now the fox wants bananas already. Man, he's really ahead of the crowd here in information gaining. But hopefully a fruit storm is a good thing for us. Can't imagine why it wouldn't be. I do also kind of wonder if the bananas can get stuck on these pegs. It doesn't seem like it though, which is a good thing. Wizard making his way through. And here he is. Okay, where's the fruit storm? It didn't even give me any fruit. It's one of those stage wizard magicians. But now, of course, the gator wants bananas. This'll take a while, buddy. But I think the banana slots being right here in the middle between these 2 is gonna give us some better odds. And we'll just auto-click that. Oh, and if we get 1 more maximum speed, then that's a new customer. Which also the wizard hasn't shown up again. Kind of upset about that. I feel like I got scammed. Which it seems like we do get 50 money for kicking out the thief anyway. So that's good news. But man, these crocodiles wanting bananas every time. At least we're getting a lot of everything else. We have 200 grapes right now. And a nice amount of money. And here, maximum speed. So that gives us a froggy. Boost the speed of customers for 10 seconds. Interesting. Okay, but I am glad you're the last croc for a while because the amount of bananas you've been wanting has been ridiculous. Okay, but I guess when there's a lot of fruit, the people that buy in bulk buy a lot of bulk. Like, look at the duck here. 92 off of that 1 sale. And here's a froggy. So, okay, that's a lot of speed right as we get sold out. That's really bad timing, but the wizard's back. Can you please do good, wizard? And can we please get more bananas? So much for that frog boost. All right, wizard, please do good. I don't even see what happened there. But here, a 3rd maxed out auto click. Is that a new customer? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, it actually looks like the only customers we have yet to see are the surplus ones. That's not so bad, except when a single bear wants a single banana and we don't have one to give. But this is a lot of fruit falling from the sky, so ultimately the slots are working pretty well. It's just not the ones for the fruit that I need. But here's the froggy again. Hopefully the fox doesn't want 2 bananas. Oh good, he doesn't. Even more boost to customers until we get a crocodile. Okay, we have a lot of grapes. You're gonna become the banana spinner. Gotta keep this thing rolling. And we can actually buy the next piece of fruit already, but I wanna max this out. Set you to grapes, and then give you speed, just because we need more of those. And by more of those, I mean more topped up spinners. So now we're starting to develop a surplus of bananas, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna watch the fruit numbers, see what the wizard does. And it still doesn't do anything, unless it just guarantees jackpots on the next spin. It's a little hard to tell that though. And also the customers going so fast is really cutting down on our surplus overall. We're back down to less than 100 on all the starter fruits. But here, more auto click on this one, and then more speed for you. And we're so close to a surplus of bananas for that bonus fan person. Just need a few less customers buying bananas for a little bit, at least not the crocodiles. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Oh good, grapes. And we got him. Anna, is it peanut butter jelly time for you too? Loves bananas and will buy a large amount. So I think our spinners are actually in a good enough position now where we can buy this 4th piece of fruit, the pears. And now we have to decide who gets that. We have the most of cherries right now, so we can assign 2 of you to be pears, just in time for the crocodile to want a large amount. For 192 on that one. Amazing. And we are getting money so much faster now for selling the pears. So let's max out the auto click here for the 4th spinner, which I do wonder if we can get a spinner for all the kinds of fruit that there are, which I really wonder what this is because it's just a question mark. And even the customer type doesn't show up here. Like there's pears, which we have, watermelon we don't have access to, and oranges we don't have access to yet, but that's probably what you are. So there's 2 things that probably aren't fruits that we need to look into. But here, 4 spinners all the way maxed out. We just might have to switch one of these around to start producing more cherries, which I think what we can do is assign some of these to be cherries, just so that has more representation, kind of. So we can still get some of those. And then we just need to save up for the 5th spinner. And the crocodile does it. 5 spinners here. Oh, and our fruit stand opened even more. We have a supplier here. Or not a supplier, like a errand boy of sorts. So once we get this one established, we can have 5 spinners for all of the 5 different kinds of fruit that we have. At least until we get the next one, which I guess we could have done a while ago, but I wanted more spinners. And get you more slots there too. So we can dial back this one back to pairs, so we can try and get that surplus. 3 spinners here. And also all of our fruit amounts have dropped so low, we kind of lost all the fans. Oh, there's one again. But auto clicks for you. Now we can technically set all these back to all of the things for 1 fruit. And there's the pear fan, Barry. He's not even a platypus, but he's also right to the front of the line. And here's speed for you. Man, there's just so much fruit happening right now. It's kind of ridiculous. And the wizard that does nothing. Actually, it seems like he does guarantee jackpots. For most things anyway. And man, these pear sales are just amazing. 160 for that one. Whoop, you got a little close. But now we can actually buy the watermelon and then set those up for probably just one of the things in each of these slots for a few things there. That should work well enough. And why is it the first customer that wants it is a crocodile that wants 10? You have really bad timing here. You're like the scalpers hunting Costco's for Pokemon cards. But if each of the maxed out spinners are doing watermelon things, then we should be able to get the surplus for that kind of quickly too, right? We're up to 25, which is okay, I guess. Now, hopefully the wizard can trigger a watermelon jackpot, which would be cool, but I'm also still not entirely convinced that's what he does. At least we're able to keep up the fruit demand on all fronts, and this mystery thing here only costs 4,800. But before we get that, more auto clicks for the bottom one here, and the crazy thing is this fruit stand can get even bigger, and Grandma still gives $10. Oh, she's amazing. And the watermelon count is slowly climbing, so we can get that fan pretty soon too, I think. And 100, yes! We got Wally, who I think is wearing that upside down. But we have the watermelon super fan too. Excellent. And now we have enough for whatever this is. It's a question. What do you do? Is that anywhere else? Is it a thing that we can put on a spinner? Oh, it is. For 0? Wait, what do? We assign that to this one. It happens sometimes. Okay, there. Oh, it's random. Well, that's fun. But it doesn't feed into jackpots, which is a little disappointing. What if we had a full spinner of question marks? Come on, 3 question marks. There we go. Woo, shower random fruit. I like that. And now we have 5 spinners maxed out on auto clicks. But the next thing here is 9,600. And now 5 spinners maxed out. Do I like the random enough to keep it though? I feel like it's hurting our overall fruit count a little bit. So here, your watermelons, your everything else. And then we just roll with that. Well, maybe it would be good to have one of these be the random option, just so we can get more like bananas. And we really, if we set all these to random, that might not be so bad. Just an endless shower of random fruits. I also love that Wally's portrait is squished like this. It really slims his physique. Now, do we want another spinner? I think so, just to see the shop expand, but it looks like it doesn't. So now I don't even know where to put you unless we just scooch everything over like this so they're evenly spaced. You can just chill there until you're good to use. But actually, having all of them set to random is helping our fruit numbers. We're about to have 100 plus of everything, which means all the fans are gonna show up. Also, still cannot believe the prices that these things sell at. 240 for the watermelons. And now you can auto-click, so you can do something. There's no guarantee any of these fruits actually make it to the bottom, being on the edge of the screen like that, but it still makes it look incredibly satisfying. So now we can finally give you some speed as well, and we can just collect a whole bunch of fruit like this for a while.
A few moments later.
Okay, I wasn't expecting it to get this crazy in 15 minutes, but we have 58,000 monies right now. That's enough to get the fruit gun. I want to save that for last though. First we need the oranges, and then diamond, whatever you are, which is a thing that we can add. It's not a fruit though, so we probably can't like continuously supply that, but it is thrown into the random. So does that just give us money when it falls? Or do people actually want it? Oh, people actually want it. What kind of fruit is this? And it honestly didn't even set us back that much. Can we get another spinner? Oh, we can't, but we can max this one out pretty easily. So all of our spinners are maxed out doing all the things. Also, our surpluses are kind of crazy right now, but these things also have a counter to them. So is there like a secret customer that's like wanting those? If we get 100 of these, is that gonna give us something? But we get up to 100 oranges pretty fast, it looks like. So there's that super customer that's on the way. Clementine. And I just got the achievement for getting all the customers, so I guess that's everybody, but this still is intriguing here. I really want there to be more diamonds so we can find that out. Which also, this whole thing makes the fruit stand look like a front to peddle diamonds, but I'm okay with that because it makes me money. But we are due to get 100 diamonds here pretty soon, and there it is. So does anything happen? It doesn't look like anything happens. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. So I guess the only thing left to do is wait, save up, and get the fruit gun for $50,000. Yes, we could have done that a little bit ago, but it's the last thing. It's got a giant button attached to it. That's the kind of thing you save for last. And there, 648 for a stack of 10 diamonds from the crocodile. Oh, I love that. Just a few more here. And 50,000. Fruit gun time. Click and drag to shoot fruit. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Hold on. I saw this. We won. Neat. But, oh. There it is. Just a massive shower of fruits over everything. Wow, this is like one of those crazy brushes you find in like Photoshop or something. That is so many of them. And let's just all dump them into the clouds. Can we overfill the clouds? I don't think we can though. But we can make everybody like infinitely happy because of all the fruits that we're getting. We can't even keep track of how much we're spreading around here. I just know it's a lot. Especially if we all just gather it up like this. That's how you make it look like a large amount. And that's also affecting how many the fruit-based customers buy, because I think it's percentage-based. And that is still just an insane amount. Can we get it to go off of the screen? Oh, I sure hope so. It's sticking up above the slots there. Almost above the price thing. Come on. It's so close. There it is, yes! The oranges went off the screen. The most expensive thing. We earned so much here. Oh, what a beautiful progression. I'm glad I saved this for last. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this video of Fruit Stand Fortune. Such a fun little thing. If you guys want to see more games like this, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, DeviantX, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sans, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.